Okay, alright, it's on now. So, hello everyone, how are you doing today? It's Kei, and I am a full-time Japanese Forex trader who is living in Dubai from this July. And this channel is all about using Ichimoku to spot trends and also reversals in the market and to improve your trades. And the goal for this channel is to help you become a non-losing trader. So hopefully you enjoy today's live session. So I just came back home just earlier, and looks like markets are active now. And looks like the markets, especially the AUD and also Euro pairs, are active. So I will check these pairs and share my views today. So let me squeeze my face and start the session. Alright, so just a quick disclaimer, this information today is basically based on my own understanding knowledge. So when you take trades, please do with your risk management. And if you can follow the guidelines and rules on this live stream, that will be great. So yeah, so how's it going everyone? I hope you catch some nice pips today as the markets are active. Alright, let's see. Jorg and Gabby, thank you for joining. Christopher, good to see you too. And Faiz, Roger, Arif, good to see you here. Jamal and Roger, once again, good to see you again. Ivan and Bill and Hamad, thank you for joining. And Ben, Asif, Laurent and Sarosh, good to see you here everyone. So this is a live stream, it's not a video session. So today you can, I will respond to these comments and chats. So yeah, so let's see which pair to talk about first. We have lots of nice pairs, lots of nice trending pairs. So basically I mark all these trending pairs on the right. So hold on, let me fit the chart on the page. Okay, so I put these marks here on the red, and these are the pairs that are trending as per daily chart. I screen these pairs before the live stream starts. So first, how about starting from the Euro USD? The Euro USD daily chart is bearish. It is continuously bearish simply because the Kumo is going down. The Kumo here is Senko span B is down, Senko span A is also down, and Kijun Sen down too. Tenkan Sen also pointing downwards, and Chikou span below the candles. So this is a typical downtrend, as you can see. And today, the market broke the support level at around 1.1705, and it looks like it keeps going down this way. In the long term, this is bearish. So I will be looking for the sell chance from today, tomorrow. But we have to prepare for the big news. But this is bearish, so I think this is one of the good pairs to look for the sell chance. You see there is a previous daily support level here at from this March at this level of 1.1705. So right now it is retracing backwards. So let me look into the 1 hour chart, and this is what I usually do. I want to see how the market has been retracing right now. So this is bearish. This is bearish in the daily chart. So we expect the market goes down this way. We expect the market in 1 hour chart also to go down this way. And how that happens is that we have to see, there has to be a reverse in wave. There has to be a reverse in wave in 1 hour chart, and that means that this is continuously bearish according to the daily direction. So the next question is, how can you capture the potential reverse in waves from here in the 1 hour chart? And my answer to that is simply you look at this Kumo and Kijun Sen angles and also Chikou span location. So I think this is a good time to talk about it right now because the Kumo's flat right now. I can say that the Senko span B is down, but Senko span A is flat. So I would say that this is a flat Kumo first of all. And then Kijun Sen is flat. You can only look at the Kijun Sen angle and it's flat in 1 hour chart. Kijun Sen is green one on my chart color setting and it's flat right now. And if you see Chikou span is very close. It's getting closer and closer to the candles. So that means this is a ranging market or this is retracing market. So you can see that the, let me zoom in, and you can see that the market has been resisted at this Kijun Sen, and it may go down this way. Is the expectation. Because when you see Kijun Sen flat on any time frames, that means the market can retrace all the way back to Kijun Sen. And looks like the market has actually moved all the way up back to the Kijun Sen. So from here, it may retrace backwards. It may go down continuously according to the daily direction. But still, technically, Kijun Sen is flat. Kijun Sen is flat and the Kumo flat. So I would wait until the Kumo down and Kijun Sen point downwards in this direction, and then look for the sell chance. And this down angle of Kumo Kijun Sen in 1 hour chart can happen before the market breaks the support. So support levels here. Let me put this nice support level. So this is the support level in 1 hour chart, which is at 1.1665 level. So here is the support level. And as per Ichimoku nature, when the market breaks the support level, that will make the Kumo Kijun Sen point downwards. But sometimes they become down. They go down before the breakout happens. So anyhow, you wait for this Kumo and Kijun Sen to point down, and then I would look for the sell chance if it happens, because in that condition, in this downtrend in 1 hour chart, if you see Kumo Kijun Sen point downwards, then that means that the sellers are more dominant than buyers. But right now, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so buyers and sellers are in equilibrium. It's like 50-50 power balance. But when you start to see Kumo down and Kijun Sen down, and Chikou span below the candles, that means that there are sellers, more sellers than buyers in the market. And in that condition, finally we can expect the market goes into this bearish end wave by following the daily downtrend. So that's what I will be waiting for to happen. And until then, I simply monitor the chart or stay away or look at other pairs. So Ichimoku is all about the balance between buyers and sellers, and it's all about equilibrium in the market. And simply how you can capture equilibrium is simply by looking at the Kumo Kijun Sen angle and also Chikou span location. And Tenkan Sen is also important, but Tenkan Sen in this condition, in this chart, is not really a good example. So if I find a better example, I will also mention about the Tenkan Sen. So that's the analysis on Euro USD. So to make the long story short, in 1 hour chart, I still see that the buyers and sellers are equilibrium, so I won't look for the sell chance in this case. And also I look at the 30-minute chart too. I look at the 30-minute chart, and in 30 also you can see that the Kumo's flat and Kijun Sen flat. So the buyers and sellers are equilibrium. So from here in 1 hour chart, it may go up or it may go down, and we're not sure which way it's going. Chikou span is also touching the past candles too. However, in the daily chart, this is downtrending because the Kumo down and Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen also pointing downwards, and Chikou span below the candles. So we are talking about the multiple time frames by Ichimoku. So if you're not familiar with the multiple time frames, please just listen and have a good understanding of how I look at the markets and these different time frames, because it helps not only to follow trends but also to capture retracements. So yeah, so that's Euro USD. So let's see which market to look at. Let me come back to some comments now. Sorry, I just came back home. I had a long day today. I woke up at like 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and I screen charts and had some nice breakfast, read some books, and went to bank and all these, and came back. And so I was a bit tired right now. So I think today's session is a bit relaxed and a bit slow. But yeah, so let's see which market to look at. Let's pick up some other Forex market. Okay, Gabby says USD CAD, right? Let's see, USD CAD PR is over here. Okay, as per daily chart, this is bullish right now. It's bullish. So because the Kumo's up, but the Kijun-sen is flat. So today's bullish. Today's a bullish day, but the market might retrace back down to this Kijun-sen in this condition. But let me switch to the forward chart. Okay, in the forward chart, this is also bullish. The Kumo's up, Kijun-sen is up right now, and price is above Tenkan Kijun Kumo and Chikou span above the candle. So this is bullish, but if you see the Kumo angle and Kijun-sen angle, they are flat. They are flat, so the market looks to be retracing, and it might retrace backwards to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen in this condition. So looks like after a nice bullish market, looks like right now it's at the equilibrium. So in this condition, I would wait until the market breaks the previous resistance level at 1.2772 level, and once it breaks, I look for the buy chance. Otherwise, it can retrace all the way back to Tenkan-sen. And so the question you might have is, so if you expect the market retraces back to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen, why don't you sell from here? Why don't you sell and take the target as Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen and take profit there? And my answer is no, I won't trade like that usually, because I say the market is in equilibrium, like 50-50% between buyers and sellers. So this is equilibrium. So so that means I say it might retrace, but it might be ranging from here. It might become range. And so that's one thing. That's one thing. So we cannot expect the market retraces all the way down back to Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen. It doesn't mean like that. So that's one. And also, we're not sure how long it takes for the market to retrace all the way back to Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. It may retrace all the way back down after the news tonight, or in 4 hours, or maybe in 8 hours, maybe in the next 2 or 3 candles, it might retrace backwards. But we're not sure. It may take days to retrace all the way back to Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. And that's another reason why I don't sell, simply because of these two reasons. But anyways, this is bullish, so once the market breaks the resistance, then look for buy chance. Otherwise, simply stay away from this market is my recommendation. Alright, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you once again. Okay. Yeah, looks like there's no edges. Looks like all the markets were bullish or bearish, but now in the mid time frames are flat ranging retracing. So looks like markets are preparing for the news. Ping Bang says, what is the max currency pairs that you enter at the same time based on your risk management? I only trade one at a time. I only trade one currency at a time. But once I move the stop loss break even, then I look for other markets to trade. But until I set the break even line, I only stick to the original pair. Because I'm risking 2% on that trade. And I don't risk more than 2% on whole account and whole markets. And that is my risk management. So I never take trades over 2% of everything. Alright, thank you for joining. Golam, good to see you. Long time. Thank you for joining. Alright, Roar, thank you for joining as well. Aditya says, thank you, Mr. K. I enter sell in CAD JPY based on the forward chart. Alright, so CAD JPY based on the forward chart. Okay, it was downtrending. Now it's ranging and has closed one position, 90 pips, and one still running. Ichimoku is very powerful. I like it. Stay gold. Oh, Aditya, that's good news. Stay gold. Yeah, Ichimoku is very powerful. If you understand the essence of Ichimoku correctly, the 5 lines correctly, then it becomes very powerful. And on top of that, you can add time cycles, wave theory, and price theory, or Kyushu legs. You can add these knowledges, but unless you understand the Ichimoku 5 lines, meaning Kumo Senko span BA and Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen Chikou span, if you don't understand the essence of these 5 lines, you can't add more knowledges. But that's good that you follow the trend strategy and got some pips. Yeah, once it goes very fast in this way. Rose says, hi Kay, could you please look at the gold? Sure, gold, alright. I think gold is ranging right now, but let me check. So here is the gold as per daily chart. The price is ranging for the last 3 days, 2 consecutive doji candles, and today is a bit bearish. So it might retrace back to the Kijun Sen in the daily chart. So that is one of the scenarios. Kijun Sen on the daily chart is at 1755.71. And I don't think this is a good time to buy or sell. So simply I stay away in this kind of market. But let's look at the lower time frames and see if we can find any trading edges in XAU USD gold. So I will look at the 1 hour chart. And looks like it's not. It looks like we can't find a trading edge because this is ranging too. In 1 hour chart, Kumo's completely flat, Kijun Sen flat, and Chikou span touching with the candles, and this is ranging. So in this ranging market, I usually don't take any trades. Looks like the market has been resisted at the previous high, or this is a bit bearish in this case. This is a bit bearish because we can draw a descending trend line. We can draw this descending trend line like this way, and this is in the bearish channel. So in 1 hour chart, it is retracing backwards. It's retracing. So I think in this condition, sell will be a right call. It might be retraced all the way down to the lower part of this descending trend line. This is a bit bearish to me. So as per Ichimoku wave analysis, from here, the market went down on reversing wave. Exactly from here to here, this was a reversing wave. And afterwards, it became, this is called a Y wave. This is called a Y wave because the highs are higher, but lows are lower. And this is Y wave, and this is the most difficult market to trade. So if I see Y wave on any time frames, I simply stay away. So for the last 2 hours, it's been downtrending, but it might turn bullish anytime soon from here. So yeah, I would say that this is a bit tricky market, so I would stay away from today and simply wait for the market to break the previous resistance level at 1795.30. That will be the scenario. Otherwise, simply stay away is my advice. Okay, Orvin says, "Hi Kay, I just wanted to share my statistics this week. 13 trades, 45% win rate, plus 21% total account profit. I'm getting more consistent, especially with risk management." Yes, that's good. That's a good profit. That's a good profit, yes. Risk management is more important than trading strategies. That is for sure. Without risk management skills, you can't run profits in the long run. You might have a nice and lucky shot, maybe 1 or 2 trades or a couple of trades if you have a good strategy. But without risk management, you can't generate consistent profit every month. It's impossible. So that's good. 45% winning rate is very good actually. My win rate is between 30% to 40%. So 45 is very good according to my strategy. Michela says, what indicators that Mr. K use for the confirmations? I use price action and candlestick patterns, lines, and also in terms of the indicators, I use Bollinger Bands and Stochastics. And I use these in lower time frames. In 5 or 15, I use them. All right, Preetam, thank you for joining. Great to see you. All right, Lauren says, if there is a pullback, when do we enter it? If there's a pullback, then I wait for the reversal confirmation. So let's say in this case, I would wait until the market breaks the doji candle downwards and could wait for the next reversing wave to happen. And I think this would be a great sell chance if this is downtrending in higher time frames. So that's one of the examples. Or I wait for the engulfing breakout or simply the doji breakout for the reversal confirmation. Because if you see the market reverses, usually you can see that the how do you say, the engulfing breakout or doji breakout. You can backtest, and whenever it reversed, whenever you see the market reverses like this, you see these structures. This is also engulfing breakout this way. Over here was the engulfing, and over here was a doji breakout. Whenever the market twists, it tends to happen like that. So that's what I'm looking for and waiting for the trend reverse confirmations. So here's another engulfing breakout. So yeah, these patterns are visible on any pairs, any market, and any time frames. All right, Pinkman, you're welcome. All right, Krishna, thank you for joining. Great to see you. Thank you for joining here. Understand how to use Ichimoku clouds with multiple time frames. That's good, that's good. Sriyan says, hi Kay, does US30 still bear trending? Yeah, looks like in the daily chart, these indices are bearish. So speaking about the indices, Dow Jones is bearish for the last 2 days, 3 days, and also Nasdaq bearish. The market went back down to the Kijun-sen in the daily chart, and the S&P 500 also retraced all the way back to the Kijun-sen. And Euro stocks also retraced all the way back to kind of close to Kijun-sen here. And the FTSE 100 also retraced all the way back to Kijun-sen. And CAC runs too retraced back to Kijun-sen in the daily chart. And DAX index also looks to be heading backwards to the Kijun-sen here. But Nifty is up. Nifty, I saw the market before and it is bullish. So simply we can follow this continuous bullish trend. And Australia 200 also retraced all the way back down to the Kijun-sen. So in this condition, like I mentioned before, the market is in equilibrium in the daily chart. So from here, we don't know which way it goes. So simply stay away is my advice. Until we see the next move in the market, we better stay away. It becomes very tricky in this case. All right, Kishore says, hi Kay, thank you for your analysis on pound AUD. I made 98 pips profit today. So thanks again. That's good, Kishore. So please be consistent. Please don't simply be happy by one single win or one single loss. Don't be depressed. Consistency is the key to success. But thank you for the report. I'm glad to hear that. So Roy says, Kay, what is your thoughts in gold daily based on the price action? Yeah, so this is range right now. I think I'm catching up the comment. But for those who are newly joining on this live stream, it's flat right now. It's been ranging for the last 3 days. So since Kijun-sen is flat, the market could retrace back down to the Kijun-sen, which is at 1755.71 level. And in 1 hour chart, it's a bit bearish, so that could happen. All right, Zenon says, what settings do you use for Bollinger Band and Stochastics? For Bollinger Bands, I use deviation 1, 2 with a 20 period. And Stochastics, I use person K30, person D30, and slowing 10. Person K30, person D10, and slowing 10 is my Stochastic setting. Muhammad says, hi Kay, do you use Bollinger Band with deviation 1, 2, and 3 for your trading edge? No, I simply use deviation 1, 2 only. I used to use 3, and in my previous videos, maybe 2 years back, I think I showed deviation 3 also, but now I'm only using deviation 1, 2 only, because these are enough to capture a squeezing expansion. All right, Laurent, you're welcome. So let's screen some other pairs now. So how about, okay, so pound JPY. So pound JPY is, in the daily chart, is a bit bearish right now. But since Kijun-sen is flat, this is in equilibrium in the daily chart. So the market might go up as per daily basis. But let's look at the 4-hour chart. In the 4-hour chart, this is bearish. So because the Kumo's down, Kijun-sen down, price is below the Tenkan-sen, and Chikou span below the candles. So we can expect this continuous bearish N waves. And the market is at the previous support level at 150.27, so it might be bouncing from here and goes bearish afterwards. And if I look at the 1 hour chart, in 1 hour chart, this is called P wave in Ichimoku. Lower highs and higher lows, it's P wave, but the Kumo is a bit down, but this Kumo is a bit too thin, too small to be trustable. So I would say that this Kumo is a bit flat still, and Kijun-sen is still flat. So in this P wave, if the market breaks the P wave upwards, then it might retrace back up to the Kijun-sen. So simply wait until the market breaks this P wave downwards in this way, and wait for the Kijun-sen to point down and Kumo to develop more bearish, and then look for the sell chance, is my advice. Yeah, I won't jump into the market in this condition, but let me check the strength chart for today, the currency strength chart on these pairs. And hold on, let's see. This is the currency strength chart that I refer to usually. And let's see. So here in this chart, you can see that the let me refresh. Right now, I can see the CAD is getting weaker, and AUD has been very weak today, and New Zealand is also weak. But New Zealand is getting stronger now. Pound is getting weaker. So right now, pound and CAD and AUD are weak, and other markets, other currencies are a bit flat right now. They are a bit flat. Looks like the market is losing its momentum, so I think this is a bit flat ranging market. So in that sense, pound JPY, we can expect the big move right now. So I think the P wave breakout is going to take time, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, Surian, that's right. Yeah, we have to wait for the FOMC to happen and come back to the chart tomorrow. Is my recommendation if you have no positions right now. RSI says, hi K, which indicator one should use Ichimoku or Bollinger Bands or RSI? Ichimoku is the very good one, I would say. Ichimoku, I picked that one in higher time frames, and in lower time frames, simply you can use any indicators. Personally, I use Bollinger Band and Stochastics, and it's been working great for me. But if you're using RSI, as your own name suggests, you can still use it. But the point is to follow the major trend direction. Jiki says, good morning, Kay. I am new and your trading style is very nice. I want to learn more from you. Sure, you can join on my live session or video session every day on my YouTube channel, and hope you gain more knowledge here. All right, Zenon, you're welcome. Kenchu says, hi Kay, did you ever integrate ADX DMI with the Ichimoku to confirm a strong trend momentum? No, I haven't. I don't look at the ADX with the Ichimoku yet. When I deal with the stock market indices, I might. But as per Forex pairs, I guess I just stick to the Ichimoku and price actions only to capture the market momentum. Ben says, I think AUD USD, USD CAD are bearish in daily chart. Wait for confirmations in the middle time frames. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, always wait for the confirmation in the mid time frame is key. Otherwise, the market may retrace all the way. All right, Rose, you're welcome. Orvin says, USD broke resistance now. All right, USD broke the resistance. Oh, wow, that's true. It just went upwards, so let me go up to the daily chart. And in the daily chart, the market is about to break the previous resistance level. The tip of the wick is at 1.2808, and it's about to break. And once it breaks like this way, then that will make the Kijun Sen to point up. And also Chikou span will come above the candles, and then that will be a great chance to buy. Great chance to look for the buy chance in lower time frames. And I can see that there is a gold cross of Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen here too in the daily chart. So this is also a good confirmation that after the market breaks, I expect the market continuously go up in this direction. All right, Trang says Euro Pound. All right, Euro Pound, let's see. Euro Pound today is bullish, but overall market has been ranging as per daily chart. Price is retracing backwards to the Kijun Sen. So looks like retracements are everywhere right now. But in the forward chart, this is bullish. In the forward chart, Kumo's up, Kijun Sen is up also. So I expect the market continuously go up in this direction. There was a previous resistance here, and the market is about to break at 0.8558 level. It's about to break upwards now. All right. Yeah, so looks like markets are active now, and it's been a pattern since June this year. June, July, and this August also, towards the end of, the later part, the half later part of the month, for the last 3 months, the market became active. So looks like it's been a pattern. All right, Danny, you're welcome. USD breaks resistance. Yeah, it is going up right now. And yes, Kaglar XAU USD is ranging. And on the daily chart, it's retracing back to the Kijun Sen. So here is gold. The market is heading backwards to the Kijun Sen in the daily chart, to me. So if you're looking for the buy, better to wait for the market breaks the previous resistance level at 1795.30. Otherwise, it can retrace all the way back to the Kijun Sen on the daily chart. And this is also the previous support level too. So I would say this level, 1755.71, is also a very important level in that sense. Himanshu, Nasdaq is right now retracing. I've covered this one also previously, but Nasdaq is a bit retracing backwards. Retrace all the way back to the Kijun Sen right now. So if the market bounces by the Kijun Sen today, then from tomorrow it can turn bullish. But if the market closes below the Kijun Sen today or tomorrow, then it could go down back to the Kumo. So we will see which way it goes. So in the long term, we can't really expect which way it's going, because for the last 3 days it's been a huge retracement. All right, Esa, thank you for joining. It's all right. We can always join at any time on this live stream. And Gabby, you're welcome here. You're welcome. So, yeah, let's see. Let me come back to. I'm just curious, what's happening on the crypto Bitcoin. And here is the daily chart Bitcoin, and it's retracing backwards also. It broke the Kijun Sen, it broke the Tenkan Sen now. But looks like this is still bullish. Technically, the lows are higher, technically, on this support level. So, still this is bullish. The Kumo's up, and the Kijun Sen is also pointing upwards, and the Chikou span above the candles. So as per Ichimoku confirmations, this is bullish. And that is my view here. So it looks like the market was resisted at the previous support level. So yeah, we'll see. But since the Kijun Sen itself is pointing upwards, the market could continuously go up without touching the Kijun Sen. Yeah, because as per Ichimoku nature, it's unlikely to retrace all the way back to Kijun Sen when Kijun Sen is pointing upwards. So yeah, I would say that this is too bullish to me. Okay, so moving back to the Forex pair, USD-CAD. USD-CAD, let's see. So it's about to break the resistance level at 1.2808. So yeah, let's see. In the forward chart, it is up, and 1 hour chart, it's also moving up. So yeah, I will look for the buy chance before the breakout happens. So most likely, I will take a buy after this live session ends. But this is bullish. But once the market retraces from here, then I will cut the loss very soon. Alright, Thana, stay gold. Thank you for the stamp. Malik says pound USD. Alright, pound USD right now is, let's see. It is bearish in 1 hour chart, and as per daily chart, this is still ranging because Kijun Sen is flat right now, and Chikou span too close with the candles, and this is ranging. And by looking at the forward chart, it is bearish. In 4, it's bearish. The Kumo's down, Kijun Sen is downwards. The price has been resisted by this Tenkan Sen and continuously go downwards. So the market could retrace backwards to the Tenkan Sen and may continue to go down this way, is my expectation. Yeah, but looks like markets are active now. I've seen these AUD pairs. These AUD pairs on the daily chart, like AUD USD is bearish, and AUD CAD is also bearish. But now it's retracing backwards on this one, so it might be double bottom in this case. But as per Ichimoku confirmations, this is bearish. Yeah, and also AUD JPY, this one is also bearish. The Kumo, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, Chikou span, everything's bearish. So looks like we have some nice trending pairs. So we have lots of opportunities today. Okay. All right, so I guess I will be ending the live stream soon and switch to the Ichimoku membership live stream. So, but looks like markets are active, but this is before the FOMC. So if you have no positions, then I recommend you to stay away until the FMC. So come back to the chart tomorrow and see how it plays out. Otherwise, you might get some losses, or due to slippage, you might get some losses too. Alright, so yep. So once again, thank you for joining, everyone. And oh, by the way, about my GTS class, Global Trading School, my hands-on training, there's only one seat available for the session in October. So in case, if you're interested, please let me know. Please contact me by contact from below description so that I can give you all the information. But yeah, once again, thank you for joining, and I will see you soon. So until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. All right, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.